Hey everybody, welcome to the Nico Brothers. We're out here in Spartanburg, upstate South Carolina, Copart Yard. About 300 some cars are playing right now. Super excited. We want to check out some exotics, some heavy duty, everyday cars, and some budget builds as well. So kind of variety to hit all the different kind of levels and stuff. So we have, spread out, maybe get some good deals and pick some stuff up and take it home. And also we'll check out the damages, how much the market value is going today. Super excited, like I said. Let's get out there. Auction is playing. Let's check out our first vehicle. First one on our list is this exotic 2024 Audi E-Tron GT. This thing is actually a clean title with only 8,000 miles on it. Estimated retail value is over $101,000. Pretty crazy, with over 600 horsepower, and it could go for 250 miles, I guess, before you got to recharge it. This thing, I'm pretty sure, is a full electric vehicle. I don't know a lot about them, but it's got dual electric motors, all-wheel drive, high-end performance for sure. I mean, this is definitely a supercar, I would say. So let's check out the damage. Let's check out the good, the bad. It is a run and drive, so that's pretty crazy. See if we could get the hood to open. It's been nice and taped up. This was actually played a couple times, so we'll see the before price and we'll see how much it went for. I was trying to find it last time. I didn't actually get it, but we'll see. Current bid right now is $8,000, which I think is a great deal. If it goes for anywhere like that, I think that's a steal. I'm sure the batteries, the motors, the other parts will definitely worth that much. I don't know why they taped it up so crazy. I've never seen so much tape on a hood like that before, but obviously it's been sitting here for a little bit. You can see the before and after, but check out that gap. I don't think it's supposed to be so tight, which makes sense. It got hit right there and a little bit. It's weird because it's supposed to be a full electric car, but there's a radiator right there in the front. It might be just to cool down the motors and stuff, I guess. Oh, there it goes, nice and tight. So there's our trunk in the front. It looks like it's already been taken apart. Wow, look at that, guys. So obviously somebody's been messing with it. Could be from the insurance company. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Wow, oh, look at that. So the cooling system right there, basically for all the different systems, transmission cooler, battery coolers, all sorts of things going on. So it is fully electric. There's no engine here, obviously, but it doesn't look that bad damaged, realistically. Pillars are fine. A little bent here and there, but you can bend that back. It's not bad. It still has a clean title, so that's pretty crazy. Honestly, guys, with so much happening on the road, I've been looking for a dash cam for a while, and this Redtiger dash cam F7NP is solid. With ultra clear 4K front camera and plus a rear camera with 1080p dual channel recording. This dash camera captures key details, license plates, road signs, and the whole scene, front and back. With a 170-degree front angle lens, you'll reduce blind spots and capture more of what matters. Don't sacrifice quality when the light fades. This thing's got ultra large range, aperture of 1.5, and advanced technology to keep your footage sharp at night, in tunnels or streetlights. Stay connected with a built-in Wi-Fi and Redtiger app. You could view, download, or share your footage directly to your phone. No removing memory cards required. Also has a built-in GPS log, so you could log your speeds, your routes, and your location. Save your full story if you need the evidence. Park and worry free. The F7NP includes a 24-hour parking monitor with time-lapse and a G-sensor that automatically locks records on impact if detected. Backed by 18-month warranty and 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Redtiger stands behind you, driven by safety, built for a real-world use. Don't wait till it's too late. Protect your car, your passengers, and peace of mind with the Redtiger Dashcam. Make sure to click the link down below and capture what matters most. Redtiger. Capture all that matters. I just don't know, like the impact sensors and the reset on these electric vehicles. Sometimes it gets really complicated and still has damage history. Even though it has a clean title, it still went through the insurance process of going to the auto auction. So that's gonna be in the history of the vehicle, which definitely lowers the value, but still, it can't be that bad. It looks like a lot of stuff's already been unplugged and they've been messing with it. And that happens. The insurance company will start, dismantling it and then basically call it quits. say there's too much damage, but then you have to figure out the pieces of the puzzle, putting it back together. And it's always difficult, but you know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not that easy, but it's still worth it. I think there might be enough meat in the bone. We'll see. Check on Auto A-Stat what I went for before. But if that's the only damage, that's crazy. That's not bad at all. Headlights, bumper, fender, hood, which are probably really expensive, and parts are probably hard to find and everything like that. But the damage doesn't look crazy. Wow, pretty cool. Let's check out the interior. 600 some horsepower. I'm sure this thing kicks and moves. Okay, so we have no power. Do have a key, but it's probably dead. Like I said, it's been here for a little bit. It's nice. I mean, nothing too crazy, I would say. The interior, it's very clean, very elegant, and carbon fiber trim and stuff. Heated seats, cooled seats. Pretty simple, I would say. It's nice. It's an Audi. Of course, this is gonna be nice. Nice. No airbags deployed, nothing like that. I feel a little tight, but that's okay. Maybe just my seat adjustment, but no power, unfortunately. All right, guys, so definitely a solid vehicle, but without starting it and seeing what other kind of issues there were, I have no idea. They were definitely risking a lot. So checking out the history on how much it sold. So somebody bought it for $34,000 back in the day, and now it's played over 10 times. So they bought it for 34, and then just trying to make some money on it. It went for 46. They didn't let it go. 46,000, 43, and then just keeps going downhill from there to $36,000. So they could have made money at the beginning, but they, I guess, chose to hold on, and now it's just running the auction kind of thing going on. Overall, pretty sweet. I'm sure it's worth that in parts, but I just don't know how much they resell, and you're gonna be sitting on that money for a while. It's not a quick flip, and time is money too. So if you're looking specifically, if you want this for yourself, auction, not that bad, but to make money, I don't know. I don't know if it's there. The value, basically have to just part it out, because I said that damage history really affects it, but super cool. Just be a big project, waiting for the parts to come in, and then resale value. I don't know. It'd be a fun car for have, for sure. If I'm ready just to settle down and have myself a nice EV, I'd think about it. But let's keep going, guys. That's just the first one we want to check out. There's definitely more on the list. All right, guys, next on our list playing today is this 2017 Camaro SS. I mean, definitely nice car, solid. This has got the V8 in there, 6.2, run and drive. Obviously a little bit of a door damage and fender damage right there, but that front wheel still looks okay. So it doesn't look like it's cambered out or anything like that. I'm gonna pop that hood, because we're here for the engine, for sure. I mean, even at first glance, I'm like, pretty sweet, but that price, the current bid right now is already at $9,600. So somebody definitely wants this thing. They're only worth about 30, so you're already, before the auction starts, a third of that price, which is pretty crazy, if you ask me. Nice, doesn't look like the engine was affected at all. Aftermarket intake box right there. I'm sure it's gonna sound nice. We definitely gotta start it. I wonder if they got some other stuff going on too. Nice, nice. So you're looking at 10 grand already, easily 11 grand. Man, it's not gonna go for a steal deal. Nothing's cheap. Sometimes you get a great deal. Automatic. Ooh, we do have power. Let's give it a start. Yes. Oh yeah. Definitely got a little rumble to it. Sounds like somebody did some exhaust work for sure. Cut the pipes. I don't even know if we're in sport mode or if it changes. But no check engine light, no airbags deployed. It started right up. Our tire pressure's low on that side a little bit. Honestly, not bad. A little bit of body work. You'll get this thing back on the road in no time. Oh yeah. That sounds good. I would daily drive this, for sure. Pretty sweet. 68,000 miles on it, not bad. I mean, it doesn't look like the pillar got hit at all. So a little bit of the bumper, you could probably fix that anyway, get that repaired, get a new fender. Not much damage, honestly. I'm surprised they salvaged it out. Okay, the hood too a little bit, so. We've definitely seen a lot worse. Okay, we got some damage here in the quarter panel. Oh man, it's hard to see that in pictures, but yeah, that's a big old dent right there, guys. Sheesh. I don't know if you can tell or not, but dang. Yeah. That one even popped out and repainted. It's not something you can just bolt on, bolt off, so that would take a lot of time, even though it looks fine. The white really hides it well, but you can see it's like bent and pushed in all around. Dang. So I think it's a little high, but still really nice. And nice things go for a lot. A little damage in the hood as well. Man. It's just gonna hurt the resale value. Nice. Sounds like some work's been done to the engine. Sweet. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'm probably not gonna bid on it realistically. It's more an enthusiast versus trying to make some money on it. We'll see. We'll stay tuned. We'll see how much the final price goes for this thing, but it should sell today. Let's keep on going. All right, guys, maybe I'm a little biased, but I want to check out a Mustang. It's not every time, but like maybe every other time. That's fine. I'm really out here because check out that current bid, $1,600 for a cool looking Mustang. I mean, dang, you know, if I was like 18 or something, I'd be like, wow, you know, save up some money and here you go. That's pretty cool. Sure, it's not the coolest Mustang, not the newest one. 105,000 miles on it. It's not bad. I mean, it's red and it's convertible. And for $1,000-something, shoot, why not? It's not a V8 or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure there's like a baby motor in there, which is totally fine because you don't really need that much power in a Mustang because obviously stuff happens. And wow, that looks a lot worse than I thought. Dang, it must have like went through that hole right there and right into the radiators, and luckily the engine's really far back because it's a smaller one and it didn't look like it hit it, but radiator, AC condenser, fan assembly, all that's destroyed. Wow. So it's got a little bit of work to it, more of a budget build, more like just a daily driver kind of thing, a project car, a first car kind of thing for somebody. It says run and drive. I really doubt it. You ain't driving that thing home, that's for sure. Man. So we got some body work, the top, a little bit in the back too. But still a cool looking car. You get this thing fixed up and be a fun little daily for somebody kind of thing. All right, so it doesn't look like the airbag's deployed. That's nice. The top is definitely damaged, but I mean, you gotta replace those anyway. It can't be that bad. Nice, nice. I am really curious to see what this is gonna go for, what the final bid's gonna be. So it's got the 2.3 4-cylinder. Yeah, little baby engine. It's okay. That's still nice and still cool looking. Classic Mustang. We'll see. Obviously the damages are there, but I'm sure you can be able to find parts on eBay or aftermarket kind of thing, get some good affordable parts, and it won't be that bad. And get this thing back on the road in no time. So yeah, they're not worth that much, but definitely get a good deal, and I drive it around. So we'll keep an eye on it, and like I said, it's playing today. I don't know if it's pure sale. Let's see, minimum bid. So they might not let it go. It just depends how much they get it for, but estimated value is only 12 grand. So you could probably pick one up for 10 grand, and salvage title, we're looking at what, 6 grand. So it's right there, I would say. Not too much more, but auction is starting and it is rolling. And this one plays a little bit later, but definitely a budget build. But let's keep going, guys. There's another budget build I want to check out that surprisingly how cheap the starting bid is. Let's keep on going. And another budget build. We got ourselves a 2013 FRS right here. I mean, when these things first came out, I was like, wow, super cool. It was, I mean, interesting how they put it together, two-door, compact. But now they drop value for sure. It's older. It's 2013. I can't believe they've been around for so long. That's crazy. But when I first looked at it, its current bid was like $1,000. Now it's at $2,000, which still isn't bad at all. But let's just look at the damages. So we obviously have some front end damage going on. Front bumper, probably headlight, fog light popped out. Looks like probably between two cars and got squished a little bit, just, you know, kind of thing. But 126,000 miles on it, not too bad. Run and drive. Let's just see this back end. How bad was this back bumper? Looks like they got a little glued on wing back in the day. But the trunk isn't closed, which is bad. Yeah, so it hit it pretty good on this side. That side looks pretty flat, but this side over here is going to be pulled out. And if you do it right, it's going to take a lot of money, a lot of time. Or you can just kind of make it work. It's just, I personally don't like rear end hits because that trunk gap never really closes. Then it's always leaking and you always have water damage kind of thing. But more of a budget build too. Another cool car that you could just have fun with and drive around. So 5-speed manual looks like. Pretty cool. Said run and drive. Low miles, decent miles, not low miles, but like, you know, they're all right kind of thing. So it is a little older, but it'd be fun to hang around with. I don't know if I'd invest all that time and money to make it perfect, but you could definitely get this thing back on the road in a budget kind of thing. Just get the bumper, fix it around here and there, and he'll be back and driving in no time. So current bid, like I said, it's $2,000 some, playing really soon. We'll see how much it goes for at the end. You have to calculate the cost, how much bumper is front and rear, and that little bit of framework in the back as well. But with a little bit of time, a couple hammers, and you'll get it back going. So we'll see how much the final price is. All right, guys, so this 2022 Chevy Silverado actually just played and sold. Unfortunately, missed it by the time it came out here, but it's pretty crazy. It's a Duramax. It's got the 3.0 diesel, so it's like right there. Not too much power, but just enough. Obviously, it's got some front end damage. So it just sold for $16,400. I don't know if they're going to let it go or not, but it's pending right there at $16,400, which at first I thought was kind of high, but being a diesel, not too bad. But looking at the damage, ooh, that took a good hit right there. So all this has to be replaced. Most likely the frame's twisted too. So it is kind of hard hit. Suspension, not bad. It's the suspension, I would say. But fender, bumper, framework, headlight, grille, nothing we haven't done before, for sure. It looks like the curtain airbags are ripped as well, so that deployed. We'll go on this side. Engine starts, but just missed it. Pretty cool. Definitely nice looking. So 16.4, not bad. I like the big screen on there. It's a good trim level. Pretty sweet. Definitely a high-end truck for sure. Sunroof, looks like the full package. But steering wheel deployed, curtain airbags deployed, seatbelts are all locked up. Just little things here and there you gotta add up, but it's a nice truck. Surprisingly get like great gas mileage too, the diesels. LTZ, so very nice. Sensors in front and the back. Not too much damage back here kind of thing going on. So not bad. Just kind of got hit in the side and sideswiped right here too. So you got some bed damage, rear bumper, all that'll buff out. But I would say that's pretty decent. Not too crazy, 50-50 kind of thing. So if they let it go, I think they got a good deal and it's still definitely worth it. Enough meat in the bone to flip it, make some money. But like I said, it just played and this one is sold. Let's keep going. Moving right along to a nice luxury vehicle. We got ourselves a 2024 Mercedes C300. This thing is salvaged out to water flood damage. So it's like a 50-50. We don't know if it's gonna be really good or really bad, but it's usually pretty bad. You can see the bag right there, hanging there to get all the moisture, and there's definitely some water in there. So with our flooded vehicles, what we do is open the door slowly, let that air out, and then just do the scientific sniff test. Okay, not bad, because sometimes you like open the door, you get in there and you're like, and you just fall backwards, you pass out for a little bit, but you come back. All right, so this one is flooded out, but super cool. Look at that interior. I mean, that looks sick. Compared to even the E-Tron kind of thing, this is nice. Very nice, but how much does a flooded Mercedes go for, especially 2024 with all those computers, all that stuff has to communicate with each other, already known to have issues. I mean, obviously Christmas tree lights, so imagine if it's all saltwater flooded. Dang. And another thing, it's got a junk title, so it means bill of sale. You can't actually legally get this on the road over here unless you go through some other hoops and stuff that I don't even know about. But to get this thing street legal will be very, very difficult. This is basically a parts car as it sits right now. It's very nice. It's very unfortunate, but you're looking at the body panels, the interior, minus all the computers and things like that. So engine might still be okay. We'll pop the hood, check the oil and stuff, but this thing's already $11,000 as a parts car. Very nice. I'm gonna check out the seats, see how the interior is. I could smell a little bit of water, which makes sense. I don't know if I could pop the hood, you know, it's all electronic nowadays. Ugh. Seriously? That's the trunk. Good luck popping that open. They got it open. Should be able to get this hood open too. There we go, guys. Got the hood latch open. And honestly, it didn't look that bad under there with the seat. Surprisingly okay. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of feelings. Where's that latch? I might have to just double click it. Sometimes they do that too. And there it is. Nice little lever. So let's see if there's a dipstick. Sometimes they get rid of those too, you know? Yeah. It looks pretty dry, surprisingly, which good and bad. So it's not like full of water coming out, but really no dipstick, no way to check. It's not a run and drive. It doesn't have any miles on it, but it doesn't look that bad. But again, parts car, so you definitely have to watch out for that, because I made that mistake of buying a vehicle that looks fantastic, run and drive, no water, but it was a parts car. Ended up just paying the relist fee. I think it was like $500 I lost, $600, and just move on to life, which happens. It happens too sometimes. So it's hard to see what's going on there. Even though the inside doesn't smell that bad, still you can see there's water inside, so it is absorbing the moisture, and it was flooded. It doesn't look like salt water, which is nice because you see that green corrosion happening right away, but pretty crazy. We'll keep an eye on it, but I think that's crazy. It's $11,000. I mean, there's a lot of parts on it, so I don't know how much they usually go for, but not a junkyard where parting out vehicles, which I heard is a good business opportunity. Let's see. Let's keep going, guys, to our next vehicle. All right, guys, we're all the way in the back of the yard, but we're looking for that 2024 Raptor Ranger. I think it's just a funny way of saying it. It's like, it's a Raptor, so you want that power, but not so big. So Ranger. So little Ranger, but a Raptor. I've never even seen these on the road, but here we go. Wow. Finally found our Ranger Raptor. 2024. Pretty cool. Definitely got some damage on that front fender right there. It looks like it just pushed it back and accordioned that fender pretty good. Sheesh. Let's see, pop the hood, see what's going on. Unfortunately, I was checking out the stats and it just sold as well. So this one is gone, but it's on approval. So it's sold on approval. It's worth $65,000 and the winning bid was $27,000. But checking the history on Auto A-Stat, this thing actually sold back in the day for $28,000 in IA, and now it's here at Copart. And it played already, how many times? 14 times. 14 times it went through the insurance process in the auction life. So they're probably not gonna let it go. Trying to make a little bit, but it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, whatever. We have dash airbag obviously deployed. You can see that right away. We'll pop the hood, check it out. Suspension damage. I like the rims, definitely look beefy. Can't open this too much. Nice. I like the interior. You got leather with red stitching, Raptor seats, big old screen, little red trim all around, carbon fiber stuff, Ford Performance. It's pretty sick. A little Raptor. It's like a baby brother Raptor. Okay, engine rails look okay. Right there. So it's not bad. Didn't look like it hit the fuse box or anything like that. Didn't clip into the battery. Looks like our radiators are still good. We got color over there. So it doesn't look like it affected the engine too much at all, which is nice. That still locks. Pretty good over there. Sweet. It's pretty crazy how much this fender liner actually holds. It usually does hold all the wire connectors and things like that, which still seem like they're okay, but such a bad spot to put it, you know? Like if you ever do hit something, man, all those wire connectors are there. That looks aftermarket, but it's pretty cool. It's like a little bed, little beefy bed. Look at that, it's so small. It's like 4 feet, 5 feet. A little cover on it, but this side's lifted up pretty good. Probably because we're dropped down that side, but this side looks fine, no damage. I like the color. It's like a baby blue or something. It's pretty cool. Sheesh. So it's on approval, and it's probably gonna play again, which makes sense. I get it. But I don't know, whenever rebuilt a Ranger Raptor before, you see a lot of regular, you know, F-150 Raptors, but a Ranger Raptor, kind of first time. But let's go ahead and check out the prices, guys, see how much everything went for. The flooded vehicles to the super exotics kind of thing, and then the daily drivers kind of thing too. And if you have some vehicles that you want to check out, leave them down below in the comments and we'll check it out. We'll read the ones that are the most popular and we'll see what's out there kind of thing, because the range is very large. Like I said, right here, even right now, playing 300 some cars, and across America, thousands and thousands of cars are being played. So definitely a lot of out there, a lot of inventory, and a lot of stuff to check out. But look, so leave some comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.